Back with another mega physical media sale video for you all, and I'm talking the hottest Arrow titles that are available off of Amazon.com. These are prices as of January 10th, 2025, sometime in the late afternoon, because that's when I'm getting to this. But these are 10 amazing Arrow titles that I can highly recommend to you because I've actually seen these movies. And I just love what Arrow does. They just always do great transfers and pack in tons of special features. So I definitely want to show off Arrow today. So let's get into the list of bangers. But first, you love collecting physical media just like me and being a part of this amazing league of mega film fans where we talk horror, action, sci-fi, fantasy, and all the genres we absolutely love. You are in the right spot, my friend. Go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you're alerted when a new physical media sale and deal video posts. And of course, leave it in the comments below. What Arrow titles would you recommend? What have you been picking up? And let's get into these recommendations. So here at the bottom, we're going to have Hellraiser, the Quartet of Torment. Now, this is an awesome set right here. This is a 4-disc limited edition, 4K, 50% off right now, $59.99. So imagine that. Normally, this sucker is about $120. It's only about $60 right now. Now, I bought it when it was like 80-something dollars. I thought that was a darn good deal. So if you're a horror fan, you need these 4 Hellraiser movies in the collection on 4K. They look and sound fantastic, and the special features that Arrow packed into each one of these for every single movie here is outstanding. And the hard box case is so beautiful with the pinhead head. And then, of course, you got the book in there that I was surprised by. I mean, they just have so many little goodies in this box set. I just love the way this looks inside and out. So I can't recommend that one enough. Next up, we're going to have another amazing, I guess, franchise, you could say. And this is going to be the Mexico Trilogy. So you get El Mariachi, Desperado, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood on 4K and Blu-ray, depending on which movie you're talking about here. So no Desperado has the 4K. The other ones have the Blu-rays. So just know that. You're not getting all 4Ks here, but that is totally fine. You're at 50% off right now. $49.99, so $50 for 3 movies here. And I actually like all 3 of these movies. I even think the first one, El Mariachi, is very underrated. I really like the story. I think it's very clever, even though it's a lower budgeted movie. But I like these movies. If you're into action movies, I think you're going to enjoy these ones. And there's great special features too. I mean, this is just a cool looking set overall. So, wow, this is a fantastic trilogy to have on the Arrow collection. Like I said, the only drawback, not all 4Ks, but who cares at this point? Blu-rays still look darn good. Next up, we're going to have Enter the Video Store, Empire Scream, 17% off, $49.99. So $50 for these Blu-rays here, but you're getting 6 of them, I believe, if I remember my set correctly. I think it was about 6, if I remember correctly. I might be off by 1. But oh my gosh, these were awesome movies. Now, this isn't the fancy hard box, like limited edition they first came out with, but you're still getting the movies here, and I still think it looks good on the shelf. And these movies are actually pretty darn good, even though they're lower budget, kind of really hidden cult classic movies. A lot of them are actually really fun, like Robot Jocks and Dolls. I mean, I just had a great time with these movies and a variety of genres in there too, between, horror, fantasy, science fiction. They're just really awesome titles. So to get those in high definition, I mean, that's just a fantastic set. So yeah, if you don't have Empire Screams, you gotta pick that sucker up. Next up, oh my gosh, probably my favorite standalone release from Arrow is going to be True Romance on 4K here. $29.99, and this one I think comes with reversible cover art, which is really cool. But I just love the True Romance movie. It's freaking amazing, guys. Oh my gosh. So it's a story written by Quentin Tarantino and then filmed by Tony Scott, the Top Gun director there. So it's a good combination. Great director, great writer there. And I just love that style of storytelling, the characters. I mean, the all-star cast in this one just gives some of the best performances I've ever seen, like Gary Oldman's performance. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's just so darn good. So, I mean, oh my gosh, Patricia Arquette and Christian Slater and just so many more. Oh man, I just love romance. If you haven't seen it, it's like a perfect combination between crime, drama, action, romance movie. It's really bonkers in some moments. So I highly recommend checking out True Romance from Arrow. Next up, we're gonna have Carlito's Way. 4K here, $29.99. Now, I like Carlito's Way. If you're into crime dramas, you got to check this one out. Good performances here too from like Al Pacino and Sean Penn. Excellent performance there. But yeah, if you're into crime dramas like Godfather movies and whatnot, you guys know your crime dramas, Scarface, and all of that. Then you got to add Carlito's Way to the list right there. So very cool that Arrow came out with that one. Next up, we're gonna have Hugo on 4K. Once again, 50% off here, $24.99. Hugo is one of the best 4Ks I've ever seen in my life. The visuals there are just outstanding. Oh my gosh, the coloring there is just so beautiful. I mean, it really transports you to that place. It's so good. And I guess you would call this one almost a family movie in a way. I don't know. It's kind of whimsical and very interesting how it plays out. And it does have a good like Hollywood movie connection towards the end. And so it's just a really inventive movie. And I believe it's a Martin Scorsese title, if I'm not mistaken, there. So it's told in such a beautiful way and great special features all around. So Hugo, don't sleep on that one. That one, if you're looking for like 4K disc reference quality, Hugo's the way to go, as simple as that. Next up, we're going to have Witness on 4K here, just the standard edition. You're not getting the fancy edition here, but $24.99. And Witness is an awesome Harrison Ford movie. I believe this one is from the 80s, but it's really good. It's like I guess a thriller mystery of sorts, but I think Harrison Ford gives his best performance of all time in this movie. So if you're a Harrison Ford fan, gotta check this one out. There's even some romance in there. There's some, action and home evasion stuff towards that. I mean, it's just an awesome story all around. You're never really bored once you get past the like wheat fields at the beginning. It's just an awesome movie. So highly, highly recommend Witness. Next up, we're gonna have The Man from Uncle. Oh yeah, limited edition here, 24.99. I just picked this one up recently from Arrow. And at first I'm like, should I get this one from Arrow? Do I need to upgrade the 4K? I have a Blu-ray. It looks good on the Blu-ray. But yes, you want to upgrade this one for the special features. Tons of new special features thrown into this one. So if you're a massive fan of the movie, you got to check this one out. And this is such a great cast in here of like Henry Cavill. And this is a Guy Ritchie movie. So if you like how Guy Ritchie directs his films, imagine this one as like a 007 kind of throwback 60s film, a little bit of comedy in there. It's very entertaining. I mean, some of the scenes are just playing in my head right now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, those were so fun. So, highly, highly recommend The Man from Uncle from Arrow. Next up, one I just watched the other night. The Woman and The Offspring 2-movie limited edition set, 4K. So you actually get two 4Ks in here. At first I thought, okay, is this going to be one of them going to be a Blu-ray? But no, I actually believe both are 4Ks here. And yes, The Woman was intense. Dang, proceed with caution on this one. This is if you're only a really hardcore like horror fan, you like the gross out horror. I mean, not like Terrifier level, but there's definitely some really gross stuff in here, just due to the subject matter. I would almost compare it to like The Last House on the Left with some of the scenes there. So yeah, it's very intense. Let's just say that at the very least, lots of blood and gore. But man, I wasn't bored. My eyes were on the screen. I can tell you that. So it was just wild. Oh my gosh. Next up, we're gonna have another horror movie here to end this list. We got Trick or Treat. Yes, limited edition. Trick or Treat. Oh my gosh, 24.74. So I guess the cheapest out of the bunch. But this movie was fantastic. If you like anthology tales, and even if you're not a massive anthology fan, I really wasn't before this movie. This movie just has such a great directing style where they tie all these different short horror stories together in some way. And then by the end, it all comes together, and you're like, oh wow, that's really cool how they tied that story together. So I really like this one. And plus, you get the horror icon Sam in this one. And oh, you get a really cool interview in this for the special features where you got the Sam actor all grown up talking about his role in the movie. And oh my gosh, that was worth it alone. These interviews are fantastic in here. So yes, highly recommend Trick or Treat. And it's just one of the best cover arts I've ever seen on an Arrow single release there. So absolutely love that one. But there we go. Those were 10 recommendations of Arrow titles you can get on sale right now from Amazon.com. If you do decide to pick any of these amazing titles up, you got to go through an Amazon affiliate link in the description below because it does give me some credit to my channel. Doesn't cost you anything extra, and it's a fun, easy way to support. So I greatly appreciate you for doing that, my friend. And then, of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. That way you're alerted when a new physical media sale and deal video post. Because I like saving you guys some money and entertaining you at the same time with some recommendations. So yeah, just if you're watching this content and you want to be more helping the channel grow, that's the easiest way to do it right there. And leaving a comment below too is awesome. That way we can have some discussions on some of these Arrow titles. And I definitely didn't say all the Arrow titles. If you're going to recommend one, definitely say that in the comments below. I know the community will appreciate that. So let's talk about these Arrow titles, get some good discussion going, of course, and feel free to share out this video, of course, to get more eyes on the sale. Have a great day watching and talking the movies, my friend. Of course, you love this physical media topic. Go ahead and mega smash another video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.